Hey guys, this is MapCRim here for another battle video for you guys. This battle is versus Nemesis, and this team is a team I like to call the Flinch fag team. Now, I know I'm gonna get a lot of comments being like, LOL noob used Flinch fag folks, but this was for the rules. So, I lead with the Sparse, as he leads with the Gliscor, and I was like, well, this thing could probably wall the the Dunsparce, so I switched out to my, oh fuck, it's Wobbuffet, but he taunts, and I'm like, well, that's fucking gay. So I switched out to my Togekiss, predicting a Stealth Rock, actually, because, well, what else would a Gliscor do that's a lead? I mean, whatever. So, yeah, I Air Slash it, and yeah, he taunts me, which really doesn't do much. So I predicted the switch, and he switches into Chansey, and I went into my Mold Breaker, which is my Rotom Fan. Yes, Rotom Fan is pro. And yeah, but since he switched into Chansey, it kind of just walls it, so I was like, I'll just go into Dunsparce. I'm pretty sure it's going to Thunder Wave anyways, which is what it does. And Dunsparce being paralyzed really isn't that big of a deal since it's already fucking slow. So yeah. So I attempted to do a Body Slam, hoping for a paralysis, but I get paralyzed myself, which is kind of ironic. And I get paralyzed again, which is even more ironic because this thing is supposed to status Q, not get status itself. But yeah, that's what happens. So I finally Body Slam this thing, and yeah, I don't get the paralyzed. And then for some reason my Dunsparce was faster than the Chansey, so I don't know what it was gonna do. It got paralyzed. I'm guessing the Chansey used counter. I mean, I had to use some negative priority move, but I wasn't sure what. So, whatever. It got paralyzed and whatever. So I used Headbutt, and flinches the Chansey, and I was like, woo! So I predicted a switch into something, and I used Body Slam, but I get paralyzed again, so really my Hacks machine is getting haxed. And it's the fucking Dunsparce, okay? Dunsparce is pro, although it got Drain Punched in the face by a Repulsion, but still. Dunsparce is awesome. End of story. So yes, so now I send in my Kiss My Ass as, you know, to Air Slash it, which is what I wanted to do. And switches into a Gliscor, and instead I Air Slash that thing. It doesn't kill, which makes me sad face a little bit, but, you know, nothing bad, you know, it's Gliscor, whatever. So he switches into Chansey, hoping, I'm guessing, to wall it. But this Chansey is modest max special attack, and after a couple Air Slashes and flinches, which is epic, might I add, I finally kill it off with an Aura Sphere, and, yeah, my Togekiss just took down a Chansey. That's how gay Flinch is. And I know I'm using this, and I'm being hypocritical, yes. And yeah, but whatever. So, he sends a Heehedruma, and I'm like, please don't be banded, but it turns out to be Scarfed, and he used Stone Edge. I was predicting a Flare Blitz from a banded Heehedruma, but apparently it's Scarfed, or no, it's not Scarfed, it's Life Orbed. Sorry, my bad. It's Life Orbed and used Stone Edge, so I was like, okay then. So, predicting another Stone Edge, I went for the Roost, and I'd Roost off health, maybe get paralyzed or something, but he was smart and went for this Flare Blitz because Flare Blitz would kill me. And all that jazz. So, now I send in my Jiracho. And I go for a Zen Headbutt, which, you know, flinch and paralyze and all that stuff. And he does get paralyzed, which is like, yay, win for me. So, which was good, because if I took a Flare Blitz from that thing, I'd probably die. But, yeah, so yeah, it dies. And, now he sends in a Rankarosu, and I'm like, well, I don't know what to fucking do. I mean, I know this thing's gonna Calm Mind and stuff. So I switched into my Wobbuffet, and I'm like, yay, you used Calm Mind, but I was actually hoping it not Psychic, Focus Blast, or attacked me so I can Encore it and then Mirror Coat it, but whatever. I just used Encore, and now it's locked into Calm Mind, which is pretty cool and stuff. And yeah, so now I switch back out, I believe, back into my Jirachi, threatening to Iron Head / Body Slam it. If you do not know, all moves like Encore, where it was like 2 to 5 turns, now are set at 3 turns. It's always for 3 turns you have that effect. So Encore lasts 3 turns every time. Taunt lasts 3 turns every time. So it's kind of weird like that. Like they took out the hacks part in the hacks, which is okay, but whatever. and all that stuff. So he got her out of his encore, and I was hoping for a paralyze on this thing. But he doesn't get paralyzed, and he focus blasts me, which actually one-shots me. I did not think that would one-shot, because I do have max HP on this thing. But hey, it's a rank Rosu. We got like what, 3 calm mines or whatever, and yeah. So I went for an encore just to encore it into focus blast, which is not stabbed, and it's a special attacking move, which was good. And I was like, okay, I'll take a focus blast because it's fucking Wobbuffet, and I'll mirror coat the second one. Well, he gets a crit. Now, you would think, well, that doesn't really matter, but it actually does, because if he didn't get a crit, I could mirror coat right now and kill it. But now I have to be stuck with Destiny Bond, and Destiny Bond it. However, the time I Destiny Bond, it misses the focus blast, and I'm like, facepalm. This hacks is going in your favor by missing. So this time, I kind of, like, you know, by looking how much damage it did, I was thinking, okay, I might be able to live this one, so I went for mirror coat, and I'm like, yay, mirror coat! I can kill this thing, but it ends up living with like half an HP, and I was like, fuck you. Really, if it hit me that one time, or if it didn't crit me that one time and then hit another one, it would have killed it because he had leftovers, so he wouldn't take the leftovers damage. So he runs out of encore, and I end up encoring, not Destiny Bonding, because I thought it would recover. So I thought, well, I can encore it and then revenge kill with another poke, but ends up he misses focus blast, so I just Destiny Bond, and I kill this thing once it hits me with focus blast, which is cool. So it proves that Wobbuffet is still awesome in the way that it always takes out at least one poke. But yeah, that was kind of unlucky the way I kind of wasted my Wobbuffet, but whatever. So I send in Chansey as he sends in Rapushin. Now I only have this and my Rotom Fly left, so I went for a Thunder Wave. Now I know what you're thinking. Thunder Wave, it has guts. Why would you Thunder Wave? Well, one thing, I do have my Rotom Fly, and I wanted to Para-Flinch it. So actually, my Rotom Fly has Para-Flinch Fuse, so that's all cool. So knowing that he might go for another bulk up, or he might just Drain Punch or something, I switched into my Mold Breaker, and he paralyzed, but it wouldn't have killed. This is a pretty bulky Rotom Fly, so yeah. So I use Confuse Ray, which now it's Parafused, which Parafusion itself only has 60% or 30% chance of attacking, and now I'm using Air Slash. So this is about the most dick move you could ever do, is Para-Flinch Fusion with a Rotom Fly form. And yeah, I'm seriously using it. So he hits himself in Confusion. Really, after Parafusion and Flinch, I think there's only like a 15% chance of him attacking. I don't know. I have to do the math on that, but I'm not sure. It's really fucking low. That's all I know. So now he sends in Gliscor, and I Air Slash it and whatever. And now he sends Sazendora. Now I was predicting a Draco Meteor because I think he wants to get that thing out of here, because then his Rapushin might be able to kill my Chansey, but no. So yeah, so he uses Substitute, which is weird. I've never seen a substituting Sazendora, but whatever, I guess. Yeah. And he goes for Dragon Pulse, and I Seismic Toss, and really I'm fast forwarding this part, because really all it is me Seismic Tossing until he dies. Like, that's pretty much it. So yeah, he switches into Rapushin, which really wasn't the greatest idea in the world, because I just Seismic Toss it twice and it dies. He should just let his Sazendora die, and then all that's jazz, but yeah, he didn't for some reason, and yeah. So now it's just Sazendora, and all he does is Dark Pulse, and all I do is Seismic Toss until he finally dies from Seismic Toss. So yes, Chance Fag kills Sazendora. Eventually. After a bajillion turns. So GG, good game, 2-0. Your YouTube link will be in the description. Actually, I don't know if I have your YouTube link, but if I do have it, I will put it in the description. And comment, rate, and subscribe, guys. I shall see ya.